What's happening, guys? How is it going? In this video, I want to share a three parts framework to create offer that make money. And I wanted to make this video because in February, I launched an offer with a partner, and it was not easy from the start. We had to make different iterations, and now this week it has been making 500 a day stable, and because we've been nailing a few things, and so I wanted to make this video right away with my mind fresh, because I think there are like three main factors that made us scale to this amount. And the thing to keep in mind is that this offer is running in the Italian market, which is very small. It's not the English market where you can scale to like 10 millions a day. So making 500 profits a day is a very good achievement, and it is for me for sure. Especially because it's something that started from zero, no guru, no client base, no testimonials, nothing. Just cold traffic and direct response marketing. So I prepared some quick summary. Having said that, let's get into it. And I think this what I'm going to share is very easy to apply everywhere in every niche, almost every niche, unless you sell, I don't know, furniture or swimsuit is not going to work for you if you work in this type of niches. But if you work in the wealth, health, or relationship niches, this is going to be super useful for you. And so let me make myself smaller and then get into the juice of it. So, how to create offers that print? Yeah. Um, It's basically three parts. One is target a bleeding problem. So target the most urgent problem in your niche. The second is create a push button solution. And third is find the jackpot angle. So I'm going to write it here. So let's start from the first, targeting, positioning your offer for targeting the bleeding problem of your niche. So this is something I learned from Robert Scrope. I was on a call with him and he brought up this thing. And Robert is not G direct response marketer. He's been around for 30 years. He published some books with Dan Kennedy. He has a few bestsellers, and today he works behind the scenes of some publicly traded companies. So he knows what he's talking about, and he told me, and he said about this thing of targeting the most urgent problem in your market. So if you're targeting the heart health niche, you can either sell cardio workout to keep your health in your heart in shape, in a good in good health, or you can sell cardio aspirin, and the cardio aspirin is going to sell much more. It's so obvious because people who buy cardio aspirin as those who are like very close to have an heart attack. So they want something and they want it now. They're scared they're going to die, and they're going to give you all the money. They're more desperate than someone who is doing cardio for prevention, you know. And so, and the beautiful thing of this is that when you position your offer for the most urgent problem, you're even going to get to pull the part of your audience that does not really have that urgent problem, but um, when you're but they're going to be drawn by your message because it stands out more in the market rather than doing some cardio for prevention. Like who cares about that? Just give me the freaking heart aspirin. cardio aspirin, and then we have a push button solution. And so once you identified the most urgent problem in your niche, the best thing you can do is giving an easy solution. I like to call it push button solution. Now, um, this is why your brain, my brain, everyone brain is lazy, and it's not. I don't mean lazy in a bad way. It's lazy for because it has to survive. Our brain are built to conserve energy. So our brain is going to do everything to avoid effort. This is why AI, ChatGPT is spreading so much today because it allows people to get a result without working. You can write a few prompts and you get a video sales letter written for you. It's amazing. Now you get a software, the whole code of a software with a few prompts. And it's exactly that. It's a push button solution. You push a few buttons and you have a sales letter on your computer ready to publish and run. So it's exactly the same. And one this is also why people like supplements. This is why people buy a lot of supplement for weight loss. Take Ozempic. Why Ozempic is so popular? Because people don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to eat chicken and salad and rice, and so they take a few pills and they get in shape. And that's it. It's not me saying that people are lazy. Uh, you just have to understand human nature, and this is human nature, especially if you sell in b2c. Maybe in b2b people are more strategic, they're more logical, but most of the time in b2c people are very emotional, people don't really think a lot. uh, it's a lot of impulse buying, so you want to create a solution that seems easy. Okay, so an example I like here, and this does not mean you have to sell crap. Okay, an example I like here is Kino Body, right? Gregor Gallagher. I don't know if you know it, but he talks. His fitness program is his positionment. Basically you don't have to go 5 times per week in the gym. You don't have to spend 2 hours in the gym every time. Just go in the gym 3 times per week for 1 hour, but push hard for that hour, and you will get in shape. And it's a good message because when opposed to everyone who is selling this fitness program, like from Athlete X, I watch those programs because I'm into fitness. Want you to go to the gym 4 times per week, 5 times per week, and do like 27 exercise. When you start talking about go to the gym 3 times per week, and every time you go, you just have to do 4 exercises, 5 exercises, and you get in shape, you will get attention. You will get the attention of the market because no one want to go to the fucking gym for 5 times, 5 days a week. Okay, so and there is also here in Ischia. There is another example. Yeah, in my Italy, there is a trend in Italy that is blowing up, and is EMS gym. Basically, you go. It's these high-end gyms where you go and they strap some electric pad on your body and they shock your muscles while you live. And they claim that when you exercise with these pads on your muscles, like one session is like 1 month of gym results. So it's the same. It's exactly the same. You get it's a push button solution. Go in the gym, put these pads on. You don't have to make any effort because you have these things doing the effort for you, and in 3 months you will look like Arnold Schwarzenegger or I don't know, some Victoria's Secret model. So uh, and the thing is, these EMS gyms are popular because people don't want to work out a lot. They don't have time. And what's interesting is that these target the rich buyers because these gyms are very expensive. One, for the machinery, and second, because when you train with these electric pads, you need a personal trainer. It's not something you can do on your own. So they're very expensive. And but many people go there. especially rich people, they are willing to pay the price to not think, to not put in an effort, to not getting stressed where they have to eat chicken and rice and spend 3 hours in gym. It's like cheating the system, right? Another example of our brain wanted easy solution is drug dealers. They sell drugs because it's fast money, it's easy money. They don't want to go to medicine school for 10 years. They just want to sell weed and make 10K and do a beautiful life, chill at home. So when you sell this, there is something that Dan Kennedy always said is sell them what they want and then give them what they need. And this basically means when you sell something, position it in a way that sounds like a push button solution. And that is all. Um, Now it's number three, jackpot angles. So this is something that I discovered for the first time in my life when in I think 5 6 years ago when I started in digital marketing. I was doing affiliate marketing, and is basically when you do affiliate marketing, the only way you do to differentiate yourself from everyone else. Because when you do affiliate marketing and you promote a product, there are 20 other people in the market promoting that same exact product, the same supplement, the same e-commerce product, whatever you're selling. All right. The only way you have to make something sound unique is with angles. And the right angle is the difference between an offer that does not convert and an offer that converts. And I just saw this. Our offer started making a lot of money when I changed the angle, and this included changing the ads, changing the lead, changing the headline in the sales page. So uh, it's basically the angle is how you frame the message. So if you're selling a workout program for women, there are three angles. You can sell an angle of getting shape for the summer, so for when you're going to wear your bikini, get in shape after a C-section. So a woman who's been pregnant and had the baby, it's it's a very different emotion, right? From the woman who wants to go to the beach and feeling attractive, or get in shape after a breakup. Now we're talking about revenge. So you see, are three really different emotions, three really different outcome, three really different motivators, three really different reasons that push you to buy this workout program. But it's the same. It's still a workout program, but you are going to get three very different type of people, type of audiences. And this is why I love angles. I love testing angles because at some point when you run on cold traffic, every offer is going to die. It's in the nature of the game. At some point, an offer is going to die, and the way to it's because when you saturate your audience, and the way to open up a new audience, it's find a new angle. When you find a new angle, you're going to open up a new audience and you're going to get again that beautiful ROAS that you were getting in the beginning, because now the algorithm is picking up a new audience, a fresh pocket audience. They're ready to buy, they want your product, and because you never talked to these people so far, because you never had this angle. And so angles is really what makes your offer last more in the longer term, in the longer run. And so I whenever I'm writing copy, I try to come up with as many angles as possible. And there is a marketer, his name is Sunny. I suggest join his group, and he talks about this thing about writing 100 hooks a day, and this is a good exercise to come up with angle. Now the hook is slightly different from the angle, but to come up with 100 hooks a day, it means you have to generate as many angles. But uh, so Let's see how to come up with new angle. I have basically two approaches. One is segment or problem based, and the second is emotion based. So let's say you sell earplugs. Let's talk about the first process. If you sell earplugs, you can take this the same product and frame it for completely different segments of the market. For instance, you can sell it to people who go to concerts and they want to protect their ears from loud music. You can sell to people whose partner snores and they buy it just because they want to sleep at night. Or you can sell to bartenders or club workers who are exposed every day to heavy noise, and so they need this to sleep at night, because after otherwise they go home later and they cannot sleep because they still feel the freaking music in their ear, or they can damage their ears. So it's very three different people, and each person will require different message. We require different creatives. We require that you change the headline, the lead on your sales page, on your landing page, and so you can sell to all of them. One will buy more, one will buy less, and this is one way. The other way is emotion based angles. um, and this also involves the state of awareness, okay? Because when you target different emotion, then each emotion has a negative and a positive side, so the spectrum goes from negative to positive. And if you going back to the earplug example, you can go negative and say if and talk to people um, who buy earplugs because their partners snores and so they cannot sleep at night. If you go negative, you can say if you don't fix this, so you can target here the frustration of not sleeping, okay? If you don't sleep, if you don't fix this, you will stay up all night tossing and turning in bed while your partner snores like a train, okay? Or you can go positive. Imagine waking up refreshed after their first silent night in months. You're energized, you're laser focused, you feel like a rock star on 100 grams of cocaine. I don't know why I wrote this, but it's funny. And as you can see, it's the same product, it's the same basic problem, and but the negative is going to resonate with an audience, and the positive is going to resonate with another audience. Do you understand this? So this is why you want angles, because different angles, testing different angles, allow you to open up new audiences. And so this is what I said before. When an offer is not converting, you have to test new angles because it allows you to open up a new audience pool. And some angles will work, some angles will not, and the only thing you can do is testing as many, is seeing what worked in the past, seeing what worked in the past for competitors, what's working now for competitors. But at the end of the day, you need to get creative, and you need to come up with these new angles. You can use, of course, ChatGPT to help you, uh, but yeah, as long as these angles are different, you can, whenever your ROAS start to go down, your cost per acquisition goes up, is testing your angle is the way to go. So this is all for now. As promised, three very easy things. Probably the first 2 points are the hardest because you really have to change the positioning of your offer. But these are super helpful. These three things are really all you need to create an offer that run. Of course, there are more things, but this is really the three pillars to make money on cold traffic. So this is all. This is my three parts framework to create offers that converts. Of course, there is more, but I think if you can nail these three, which is simple but is not easy, you can get very successful on cold traffic. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would invite you to subscribe or hit like. And this is all for now, and I hope to see you soon on this channel. Bye.